of the day to you. We say welcome to today's edition of our program, Retirement Clues. I am the promoter of this program, Mr. Chusudo Okonta, and the publisher of Nigeria #1 Insurance and Pension News Online, known as ISPEN Online. We want to use this opportunity to actually appreciate all our followers, those that have been calling, those that have been sending messages, making inquiry and supporting us in the course of bringing this program to you weekly. Today we have come again in our determinations to keep deepening awareness on retirement. And that is why this program is called Retirement Clues. Today we want to look at a topic that actually focuses on those that are in the informal sector, those that are just doing their own private businesses. And the topic we want to look at today says why most one-man business owners retire into old age poverty. Why most one-man business owners retire into old age poverty. That is what we want to discuss today, because we've observed that people in this sector that we just call the informal sector, most of them, they don't even do what they're supposed to do while they are in active employment, while they are doing their businesses. And oftentimes when as they are growing old, their businesses begin to, the traction on the businesses begin to drop. And when they are old now, the time that maybe they are not able to do what they were doing before, their businesses may not be longer be at the optimum as it used to be, and they begin to have issue. Most of them retire, and they retire into old age poverty. And we are going to actually address some issues that we feel that are responsible for why they retire into old age poverty, and provide solutions so that those people that are in active business today will not fall into those challenges that those people had in the past. But before we go into the discussions fully, let's just serve you with some update within the retirement space. I think the first thing we need to share is coming from the National Pension Commission with the new residential mortgage lending, that the National Pension Commission is engaging presently. It has actually, we got to know that it has actually opened up the space, for more people to contribute, towards their employees retirement. Because for like the commercial banks now, 29 commercial banks were recently enlisted to provide facility for those that want to acquire their houses through the pension scheme. And for you to do business with Pencom, you must acquire what they call compliance certificate. And for you to get the compliance certificate, you must show proof that you are contributing for your workers and you are paying your group life, for your workers too. And it's a very good one that that initiative was taken. Then the second update we have is coming from the insurance industry. Though the information still comes from the National Pension Commission, because as at the last time, according to National Pension Commission, I think it's around 4 to 6 states that are actually contributing towards their workers group life. And stakeholders are actually concerned that this is the time that the insurance people are supposed to make more, create more awareness, this time of election, so that employees in state will actually hold the people campaigning, people that are vying for, elective position to become their governors. They will tell them, please, as you become governor, you must make sure that you comply with the law by taking care of our group life, because most states have not actually complied with that law as stated in the Pension Reform Act of 2014. These are the updates that we have for you. Then going into our topic, which I have actually highlighted before now, that what we are looking at today, our topic is why most one-man business owners retire into old age poverty. Why do they retire into age poverty? The reasons are just what we are going to highlight here. The thing is that we most business owners, most of them, they will just believe that, oh, let me keep growing my business, let me keep growing my business until when the business get to a certain level. That is when I can now begin to think of maybe expanding it, having structure, planning retirement, and before they will know, age would have catch up with them, and then they'll begin to have issues. And what are the reasons why these people, most one-man business owners, why they retire into old age poverty? Some of the things that we have observed is that, number one, most of them, they don't have proper financial structure. They don't run their business based on income and expenditure. They don't have proper accounting, to know how their business is doing. They don't run it just like that, as income, as they just make money, they'll go and buy, they'll get money, they'll go and buy, and they don't run the business like that without proper financial structure, proper accounting. They don't entrench proper accounting, and that is why they always have issue. As the business begin to age, well, because it is not standing on a proper structure, it begins to have problem. Another thing is that they don't have retirement plans. They just believe that, no, I will keep working, I will keep working. As I'm getting money, I will be investing it. I will work until when I'm 80. But sometimes it may not just happen that way. Nature can even make somebody to retire before your time. You can come through sickness, through accident, and any other time. Most time when such things happen, you see that they may not continue with their business. And another thing is that most of them don't even know, and those that know about insurance, they don't even believe in it, they don't even take it. But insurance is one tool that is actually there to help businesses grow, but most people don't embrace insurance, and lack of insurance is one of the things that actually push people again into poverty. There are a lot of insurance policies that are there that ought to help these people, but because they don't embrace them, whenever they have issue, the little money they are generating from their business, they begin to use those money to mitigate or to solve those issues that insurance would have taken care of them. Look at health insurance. Many of these one-man business owners don't have health insurance. They pay out from their pocket. They don't have insurance like business premises insurance in case there's any fire or any burglary. When their shops are burgled, they look for money, borrow money again to keep the business going. They have fire incidences, they begin to beg on the government to come and keep them going. They lack insurance. They don't have a accident insurance in case they have accident in the course of carry out their business. They use their money to treat themselves. They don't have life insurance. When anything happen to them, their families will begin to fight over their business because there is no money. They don't even look at education insurance for their children, how to plan their children education through insurance. Those things are not there. The father annuity, which they can even use to plan for their retirement, they don't even, some of them know, but they don't even put money there. And even term insurance that they can use to grow their money. Like term insurance is you buying money, contribute money, and at the end, you get something substantial. Most of them don't even look at all these things. They will just keep that, as long as I'm making six, my business will just keep going. But it may not last for a very long while, and the business begin to have problem, and that will come to affect them. And most especially, it comes when they are old that they may not be able to run around. Even as an old person, when you go to bank and say you want to borrow money for a business, when the people look at your age self, they may look, no matter the collateral you may have, they may just look at this person. Are we sure that this person will be able to run around to keep this business going? That person may not get that facility. That is just that. Another thing that makes most people to retire into old age poverty. Like in the pension sector, we have what we call the micro pension plan that will help you grow your business. You contribute for like up to 6 months. After that, what you contribute is divided into two. You can access 40% to support your business, while 60% is programmed towards your retirement. And these things are there from the data that is available now. I think less than 90, I think 89,000 people for almost 3 years that this thing has been. Only 89,000 people out of over 40 million people that are in this informal sector, that have actually embraced it, and it is not too good. It is not too good, and that is why we are bringing this thing to you. And in the informal sector, please, these opportunities are there in the pension industry, in the insurance industry, even in the capital market. Try to see how you can plan for your future. Another thing that leads them into poverty, old age poverty, poor investment. Most of them, they invest wrongly. When they hear about a reposing scheme that you can grow your money, they put their money there. Some even go into betting, thinking that is the way they will grow their money. Some have invested into the capital market without guidance, and they point their finger, and that actually drill down their business. Another thing is poor succession plan. Most of them, while they are doing their business, they don't put structure that, maybe in the next, because it is when you have retirement plan, you begin to talk of succession, that in the next 20 years, I may not be there. Let me begin to grow my son, grow my brother, grow my sister, grow people that around me that will take over from me. If you don't have that succession plan, that business may have problem, and the person may begin to, wumble and with the business. After a while, the business may go down. The last one is the economy policies. The economy policy, imagine like this Naira design now, it is actually affecting most business owners, most especially those in the informal sector. Policies by government can come at any time, and that is why it is very good that you should make investment, something that you can fall back on to keep your business. Like those that actually subscribe to the micro pension plan now, with all this thing that is happening, the money that you have saved there, if your business is being affected, you can ask your PFA, give me out of that 40% to keep your business going. That is just quickly solutions. What should you do so that you will not just retire into old age poverty? Number one, structure your business very well. No matter how small that business is, get professionals to help you guide it, so that you have proper accounting. It is very, very important. Structure your retirement plan, because this expert will really help you. Just say, okay, maybe I'm running this business in the next 20 years, I want to retire, and you tell them, what should I do? How should I plan my retirement? They will guide you where to put your money, how to plan your retirement. It is very, very necessary. Another thing is that you should invest properly. Invest through the counsel of experts. Invest. You can invest in real estate, build houses, build stores, buy land, and all those things, but make sure you go through experts so that you will not just burn your fingers. Another good one is that ethical practice. While you are doing your business, don't put your hand into things that will bring down your business. Once you violate the laws of the land, that business may go down. Ethical practice is very, very key. Another one is that cultivate good lifestyle. Don't just useless your life. Don't engage in things that that will cause problem for your health. You begin to sleep around with any woman you see or any man you see. You smoke, you drink, you take drugs, and all those things. It will affect your health, and once your health is affected, you begin to draw money from your business to take care of your health. It will affect the business, and that is why you must cultivate good lifestyle. Another one is that educate yourself, train yourself in the business that you are doing. If possible, go beyond the business you are going to acquire more knowledge. It is very, very key. And the last one is that you should be socially responsible. Try as much as possible to impact your economy, embrace corporate social responsibility, support humanity. And because the Bible, we that read the Bible says, give and it shall be given unto you. When you give, you will get more. This is where we are going to stop today. It is my prayer that you, a one-man business owner, that you not retire into poverty. I remember Mr. Chusudu Okonta. In case you want to get across to me, my numbers are 08054269557. The other number is 07033253527, and our email address is ispenonline@gmail.com. Thank you for giving us your time, investing your time with us today. By the grace of God, we'll still come your way next week. Because as after the election, make sure you vote wisely. Thank you.